Point being for this is you will sideways.
Okay, alright. Let me just get this little thing going here. Where's my chat gone? Okay, I'm going to have a little panic here once I get this thing sorted out. This track's called The Colossal Ego, and I am just about to get this show on the road. Hi, this is Matt Black. Let me just dial myself up and say hello. Yeah, well, leaning in there. Welcome everyone. I can't say hi on the chat at the moment because I'm still getting it working, but what I'm going to do is get this thing going with a hot new thing on Ninja Tune. This is Black Country New Road. Check this out, just fresh on Ninja Tune.
Despite the burden of preferences, what a time to be alive. Oh,
Party people, got the chat working. Big shouts out there. Paul Mary Hills, first up. Steve Fly 23, Swooning Fish, and the Mixmaster Morris in the house. First 303. And over on Facebook we got top fan Marty Olsen of Australia. Jim Howard saying oi, big oi to you man. And Ruslan KS Kubatov from Moscow in the house. And hi, Giorgio. We've already got quite weird. Jim, I'm digging the lyrics on this one. You signing on Ninja. Like Country New Road. Marty saying well done to our Ameria family, you voted in record numbers. Yeah, I'm down with that.
It was at the Circus and it was such an intimate performance.
Good reference, as we're playing them later.
I swear to God, you looked right at me and let the silver red ribbon fall.
Yeah, blue screen. Get that large on the screen there. Hey there, Sonic. Hebden Bridge in the area. Nice one.
But as I slowly sobered, I felt the loving at your shoulder. I smelled the sweat, the children crying. I was just one among crowded stands.
Hey there, DJ Nexus, Boston, Massachusetts in the house. Gerald Carey. Good afternoon to you in the USA, Colorado place. Thank you, Ernesto and Dr. D, saying that Wednesdays are the favourite day of the week. Try and keep you rocking and entertained. Sign-outs worldwide. This is Pirate TV. Next couple of hours across the tracks. Yeah, it was quite intense to start with this, but I thought I wasn't sure when I first played it. Actually, I'm digging it. Sounds of Black Country New Road. Just time for me to say a quick hi there, party people. Hello, this is Matt Black beaming in, and we're going to get going with some Bonobo on Jam Pro. And just to repeat that, as Marty Wells, top fan, says, well done to our Ameria family voting in record numbers. Let's hope we get the result we want. Won't get too much into that right now. And let's get it rocking with Bonobo. And again, I have to say, I haven't had our Boris it up of the weeks for a while yet, but I'm sure you can rely on me to Boris it up at some point during the show. And I already started there on the good foot. Anyway, lean back, take a deep breath. All seems to be working. Pirate TV's on the air. Let me know how the balance is with the microphone and the music. Quite hard to get that right sometimes. Yeah. I got a new mixer here. Some more routing possibilities, some more buttons, some more switches, some more configurations to get confused with. But then I got a funky little reverb built in, which I shall try not to overuse. I still got mine. Still got it. Still got a bit of Zen delay. Pirate TV. Hi there, Georgina BR. A few more shouts out. Richie Holland in the place. Hi there. Yeah, swooning. I thought I'd go for a bit of corporate pirate TV branding there. Hopefully that's not too objectionable. Okay, let's have some vocal. Impossible. Impossible. Don't know about that, Marty. Hi there, Aid Huntingford. Glad you. Says it sounds good. Good to see you here, mate. Tell us, Andrea. Liquid Sky in the place from Portugal. With the one and only Dr. Walker. The Zen's for you, Ingmar. Hi there, Hula Loves Wax. Hey, you got your test pressing prize from the competition last week. Well done, mate. Glad that arrived. And Olive 47, yeah, we're feeling it. Says it's a rough one from all directions. Fingers crossed is all I can say for everyone. Nice story there, Poisson. Poisson saying 20 years ago this week I drove 12 hours to LA to see Cold Cut with DK opening for 10 years of Zen. Wow. Can that be right? Yes, it is indeed, because we're Ninja's 30 years old this year. Super big 30. And I haven't had a chance for the party yet. Just have to have one right here. Oh, Olive was there as well. Wow. Cheech Wizard, this is Jam Pro. The new development of the Ninja Jam software, Cold Cut's beat instrument. Jay Maston enjoying the chill tune. Indeed, the mood of the day needs a bit of sweetening, doesn't it, Jay? Cheech, this is what we've turned Ninja Jam into after 7 years' work. Original version is still available, free version for Android and iPhone, but we wanted to take it a bit further, so this is the iPad version. Little nudge up there to get that better in frame. Now I've zoomed in on this week because I want to actually have the option to do a 2 iPad setup a bit later. Boogie. Jan Coletti, you are someone. As Fred Wesley said, damn right I am somebody. tonight across the tracks. Well, Jankality, we're taking it in a dubwise selection, which you can do on this app because you can utilize the fluidity of electronic and sample-based sound. To take it in many directions. Two, three, four. In a dubwise style. You can thumb your nose at genre, Stewface says. Well, it's kind of a bit like that, yeah. It's like we like the plasticity of electronic sound. Electronic music people talk about, I think it's sort of more a set of techniques than a style, really. Green Duck Bob's remembering that show with we did Pirate TV with Paris, Colca Hexstatic, and also the mighty Headspace from Brighton. I'm not sure if it was Lee Perry actually. I think it might have been. I'm not sure that one was with actually. That was at the Pompidou Centre, I think. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to be trying some experimental mixing jam with DJing today. Bia's Dramatizer saying you got the jam throughout this week. Glad to hear it, mate. Very happy with it. Thank you. We're coming out with a new update soon, which is going to have some fixes, some extra functions, and hopefully provide yet more funk to your finger. Now let's see if I can get this to work. See if I can get this working. Where's the one that I said whole setup? There we go. Coming from a different direction. So here, over here, we got the second iPad. This is running DJam. Algorithm DJ. Master the crossfader after 50 years of DJing, however long it is. Okay, that sounds a bit more like it. Okay, that was quite fun. But we'll get into a bit of news now. Well, let me just Okay, Boozy and the Hawks in the Places are a rare sort of library track. That's nice one there, Richie. I like the little animation they made. Now what was I going to do? Oh yes, slurp into a bit of this. Slurp on for a little while. A single feather says sitar on my face. A nice thought there, mate. Just catching up on the chat here. Hey Nikolai, good to see you here, mate. It's all kicking off in the chat. A bit late from can't quite catch up. Never mind. Okay, let us take a little look at some news of the week. Yeah, this was a nice little story. Russian cleaner sweeps to power in surprise village vote. My mate Dunk told me about this. For the past 4 years, Marina Odgodskaya has scrubbed and mopped the offices of the local administration building in Polvakino, rural Russia. Now the 35-year-old cleaner is downing her dusters to move into the boss's seat. After winning an election earlier this month that she only entered into in order to get him reappointed. When no one in the village signed up to challenge Nikolai Loktev, who's from the pro-Kremlin United Russia party, he persuaded Ms. Odgodskaya to register as his rival to ensure the minimum requirement. There had to be 2 candidates. The plan backfired when the cleaner beat him by a landslide. Basically, everyone voted for her. People had had enough and they came out and chose Marina Odgodskaya. So, Ms. Odgodskaya, much congratulations to you. I think government by the people, for the people. She got 62% of the vote. Enough respect. Maybe I can sort of drone this out on the Zen a bit. Maybe I can have another track. Oh, let's have a bit of Thundercat, why not? Should be in tune, though. And the mighty Thundercat with Golden Boy keep us rocking for a couple of minutes whilst I get my shit together over here. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is nice. Bookshop.org, launched in the US earlier this year as Accelerated UK Plans, goes online this week in partnership with more than 130 shops. Always remember to turn your Zen down. Can't have Zen all the time, you know, too much of a good thing. And yeah, rival to Amazon. They went from sort of selling about 50 grand's worth of books in the whole of February, now selling 150 grand a day in April. Oh no, even more, I think. By June, it's selling $1 million worth of books in a day. It's now raised more than $7.5 million for independent bookshops across the US. That's just the US. So the idea is, I think, that booksellers have their own little page provided online for, I think, a minimal or very low commission from bookshop.org, thus enabling them to compete with the mighty and sometimes rather draconian Amazon. It's a B Corporation, bookshop.org. B Corporations are a new type of company created with a mission to benefit public good by contributing to the welfare of the independent literary community. Hear, hear. The reason for the quick success is readers' fondness for their local booksellers. Yeah, I man support that, definitely. What else we got? Oh, this was pretty handy. What a fluke. Dutch whale tail sculpture captures metro trains. Now there's a picture. That train horrifically and mysteriously just rammed through the buffers where it should have stopped, and was only stopped by falling on to this, being caught, I should say, by the sculpture of a whale's tail near Rotterdam. The tail fins are known as flukes, and I don't know if you say this in other countries, but if we say what a fluke, it means what a good bit of luck. Caused such a stir locally. Don't know how to get it down, it's tricky, they said. Okay, and my man Callum pointed this one out. A friend of his put this encouragement to vote site together with all these different, if I can zoom in on that somehow. A bit fatal actually sometimes. Oh no, I can't get to the edge, never mind, back we go again. But you get the idea. Classic album covers. Count in full there, one on the right, I like that. Thundercat, let's hear you again. Yeah, yep. We say yeah. Vote, votership. Well, we're waiting to see what happens. Think Future and vote. Another brick in the wall there. Great. Sounding quite frisky there, Single Feather. Okay, and what's my next item here? 1 second, I'll leave you to feast on these nice bits of art. Oh, there's a few more down here. That's the Kruger and Dorfmeister, isn't it? Should be a cold cut one there somehow, but I'm not sure which one it'll be. Oh, I like the Thundercat one there. Yes, indeed. See, it's tying up with what we're playing at the moment. Yes, indeed. Electro Elvis, you are in the house here. I've seen. You are the competition winner from last week, guessing the first Colca album being Out to Lunch with Ahead of Our Time. I'd love to give you a copy, but I haven't actually got one. Well, I've got one, but it's sort of in London, and I've only got one. But we're going to get you some Ninja Tune Store vouchers. They're sorted. They're going to be on their way to you, Mr. Electro Elvis. Well played. New competition this week. I'm trying to. It's very hard to find stuff. Hard, which isn't easy to get in a trice on the old Google. So I'm going to have to scratch my head. That's a hard question for me. Richie Holland says your dad's book is on there. Where do you mean, mate? On that Instagram website? Please clarify. Brian Jackson's just posted here. I think we just won Michigan. Sorry, out of context, Detroit. In the house, good. In your happy place with Pirate TV. Yes, mate. Good news. Well done, Michigan. Yeah, I think we can all say that. Yeah, Single Feather pointed out America elected someone who already died of COVID. Well, that's the system's shown up broken, isn't it? Oh, look, we've got more here. Oh, I like the Major Force one there. Great. There they go on. They've been busy. Ultimate flips and votes. Yes, indeed. Chicago vote from tracks. They're strictly voting. They've had good fun with that. Well played, chaps. Perhaps you'd like to post that link in their Instagram spacelab.com/cover the vote. Callum, if you want to paste that in. Once again, I've run out of track. I think rather than rewind that once again, I will get into... Oh yes, I know what we're going to do. Yes, let's have a little bit of this as Black... where are we? Yes. Okay. Cirque du Soleil have gone bust from COVID. Probably the best circus in the world. But after this, an encouraging sign. Let's just watch this and check them out. Big up to Will Thomas, who got me and my son free seats at the Royal Albert Hall in the Spoiler for Operators seat to see Allegria, which is maybe, I think it was, in fact, Saltimbanco. Green Duck Bob points out Biden's going to sweep all the legal marijuana states. There'll be a few heads here in the audience who've got the thumbs up for that. Ah, gotcha, Richie. Okay. Is a bit sad in the end there. Cirque du Soleil have apparently gone bust, victims of the COVID, but a little bit of reverb, why not? We can say that they live on. And Callum, if you want to post in that link, what they've done is this massive show which they did in Las Vegas, absolutely one of their top shows, is now available online to watch for free. And yeah, Callum, if you post in that link, that just takes you to a place where you can download it or view it straight away. Oh, a single Feathersaurus show live in Vegas, nice one. Yeah, as I say, my mate Will Thomas, now lighting Don with Bonobo amongst other things, got me tickets to see a show of theirs. I think it was Allegria, in fact. I went with my son at the Royal Albert Hall and it was absolutely fantastic. And my young friend Josh in Bombay has made a nice pack for us here. It's making some hip hop packs for me. It should surface fairly shortly. Just quickly catching up on the chat here. Hey, Richie Holland. Okay, thank you. Your dad's book, I believe, which is in bookshop.org, is The Secret of the Alchemist. Uncovering the secret in, presumably, I can't read the rest, but presumably Paulo Coelho's book, which I also really enjoyed. And Rob Wood says he likes the fact Gil Scott-Heron sneaked in there 3 times on the remixed album front. Well, Gil would be happy about that. Yeah, Bernard Lobos, apparently that's true about Cirque du Soleil, and questionably one of the top entertainment outfits in the world. Yeah. We're going to jam on. Steve Fly says I once went to twerk to Solihull. Quite the show, I'm sure, Steve. Now this is just gotta watch it I don't overdo on the funky. We call this the drill to this thing here, right? Because when you go up and down, we call that drilling. And then left to right, there's a filter. Drill and filter, it's a drillter. That sample's called Mumble. That sounds about right. Jash pointed out to me, I was saying put more different parts in, but he points out the most hip hop beats don't in fact vary all that much. Big shout out to Bam Keith and Abe, hoping that we get some of your stuff on ahead of our time sooner or later. And congratulations on your new sync deal as well. Face says he can't remember seeing a circuit with animals when he was a kid. Well, I certainly did. That's something that's changed in our lifetime, my lifetime. If you're going to have animals performing, there should be human animals. Yeah. Sunken. Makes me think of Get Out. Taking him down to a sunken place. Let's avoid that. Wow, Rob Wood saying, honoured to have hung out with Gil Scott-Heron for an afternoon once. He says, a beautiful broken genius with razor sharp humour and a memory like a goldfish with concussion. I can relate to the memory there, Rob. But, bless you. And yeah, Cold Cut should have done some tracks with Gil. I always wanted to, but should have got a move on. Did get to see him live quite a few times though. That needs to be louder. I turned it down, there you go. That's better. Last week we took in quite a few tracks from the new electronic scene in China. This is another one from Yusu, who's recently signed to Ninja Tune. And Theo, greetings to you, mate. We're going to be digging on your pack a little bit later on in the show. Thank you for that. That rescued me from not having enough material this afternoon. Nice one there, mate. Gently. And this track of Yusu's called The Ultimate Which Manages the World. Quite a job. Sorry to hear that, a single feather. It says it's a red mist where I live. Oh, Dinny, please. Let's keep it light, shall we? Back. 2, 3, 4, and now sometimes when it sounds out of time, I mean it to be like that, and sometimes I've no idea what I'm doing. Sometimes it's a bit in between, seeking the spaces between the beats, pushing out the edge of what is a rhythm, and pushing forward on this little tangle of things. The challenge to develop the world's ultimate beat instrument and then give it away. Okay, let's see what next on the agenda here. Okay, a little bit more news here. Positive news in the place. Where's my web page gone again? I can never see it. Okay, here we go. Yes. Yeah, this was cool. Now, sometimes it looks like we might have to take some legal action to get some positive change. Ah, yes, Ernesto's remembering the Cold Cut versus the Orb. That was a bit of a classic. And the Orb turned us on to the Tape Beatles on that show, actually, which you can look up. Can you change the quantized settings of the scenes? Buyers wants to know when changed from one to the other. No, you can't, actually. They just go always on the on the next bar. Buyers. If it's a big deal, we might consider implementing that. But it's not. Personally, I find that's what I want to do. Doing it on the next bar just gives me the time to drop in something and then slam it back. Okay, here we go. So, my man, 25-year-old man from Brisbane, has successfully sued one of Australia's biggest super funds over its handling of climate change, forcing it to commit to net zero emissions for its investments by 2050. He had a superannuation fund, a pension fund, I guess. Mark McVeigh, big up Mark, sued Rest in the federal court after it failed to provide him with information on how it was managing the risks of climate change. Alleged Rest had breached the Superannuation Industry Act and the Corporations Act by failing to manage those risks, which could include fossil fuel companies plummeting in value or infrastructure being damaged by extreme weather. Quite. Super funds must act with care, skill and diligence, and they're not doing so because they have been funding fossil fuels like fucking morons. So, 11th hour settlement case is adjourned. Wow. The outcome should represent a significant shift in the market's willingness to tackle climate risk. That's the lawyer. One of the lawyers. Okay. Okay. Some caveats. Not produced a clear legal decision. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, step in the right direction, I reckon. Quite like this as well. HS1. When I first looked at this, I was like, HS2, those Nazis. How can they say that they're renewable when they're cutting down all those trees? But this is about HS1, which is the high-speed line between London and the Channel Tunnel, has announced ambitious plans to become 100% run on wind and solar energy. It's secured so-called Renewable Electricity Guarantee of Origin, REGO, certificates from its electricity supplier, enabling it to report zero carbon emissions. Okay, well, I'm not sure I entirely buy it, but again, step in the right direction, as their chief exec points out, as it's the rewind. The UK's only high-speed railway already delivers phenomenal environmental benefits. Well, that's right, what he's saying there is that it's a lot more environmentally right on than taking the car or flying. So, yep, when I always take the Eurostar when I can. Glad you're enjoying your Zen delay there, Bernhard. Nice one. All right, Raver Bill, let's chat on. Both chats are quite busy there, mate. Wiggy saying, wind-powered train from London to Glasgow in 50 years. Well, fair enough. Okay, I think that is... Oh yeah, one more little positive news here. We won't pay for the Tory graphs, so we can't see anymore, but they reported Facebook removes Shell climate change ads. Facebook ruled the ads were not properly labelled as the site looks to crack down on misinformation. See, it is happening, isn't it? Slowly, it is happening. Becoming correct. Even Facebook, I think, slowly working out what time it is. It's not looking good for the fossil fuel companies. I won't mourn their passing. Okay, let's get back on some Okay, yeah, okay, petition of the week, people. Oh no, where is it? Where's that one gone? 1 second. Where's my petition of the week? Okay. Yes. Okay, what about this? Anyone up for a sign? Protect the vote. Ask President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, and also Boris Johnson and other European political leaders to refuse to recognise the result of the US election until every vote is counted. I guess that could bite both ways, but I think that has to happen. Prominent politicians across Europe are already calling the election results, showing disregard for the democratic process and millions of Americans whose votes have yet to be counted. Now is the time to take a real stand for democracy. Okay, Callum, if you want to post that one in, please, mate. I think that's worth a little sign, and that is nearly at 5,000. Let's do it. Okay. I'll put on some... maybe we'll put on this popping thing now. So a quick bit of nice one. From Pirate TV fan Tim Pruce, possibly Rodai. A nice bit of popping here. We'll play this with dancing is amazing, isn't it? Just goes with any music. I love it. Love. I think we'll stick that on a little loop for the moment. Zoning out like this, but actually... Okay, yes, I know what we'll do. My man can pop on for a little bit longer, and then we will play... Introducing Mr. Paul Stamets.
My mission is to discover the language of nature, and I believe nature is intelligent.
Here.
There is a world under the earth, full of magic and mystery. It holds the consciousness of nature's connection to all living things.
You know, these mushrooms, they can heal you, they can feed you, they can kill you.
It's not like a vegetable, and it's not like an animal, but it's somewhere in between.
They support life, they convert life.
As you're walking through about 300 miles of fungi.
Under every footstep that you take, and that's all over the world. The bulk of the organism is growing underground, and it's composed of these long threads called a mycelium.
Almost everyone knows about the computer internet. The mycelium shares the same network design.
It's amazing what we don't know about mushrooms. They really are a frontier of knowledge.
You can filter water, you can create medicinal compounds almost on demand.
They have incredible capacity to make things change very quickly. So I am super hopeful.
The psychedelic members of the mushroom kingdom are fascinating.
I have been a guide for around 350 psilocybin sessions.
The most glorious part was that it made me feel more comfortable with living because you're not afraid of dying.
We need to have a paradigm shift in our consciousness. What will it take to achieve that?
We can heal the planet. We can build the future. And our world is fantastic.
Yeah, Paul Stamets. I've got one of his books, and he is an absolute mushroom don. And there's a fantastic TED talk as well, called, I think, 7 Ways to Save the World with Mushroom. There's an echo on the video, is there? I don't know why that should be. Sorry. I don't know exactly why that is. Maybe Got another of these crazy feedback paths. Okay. Echo check, check, check. Right. Well, let's see. Next time I play a video, I'll try something else routing wise, and hopefully that will solve that problem. It's hard monitoring in Pirate TV. There isn't actually a sort of output monitor. Anyway, enough excuses. On with the funk. And my endless crew, my man Theo's in the house today on the chat here at Pirate TV. He's joined forces with the mighty Red Sky Lullaby, Koan and TPJ to bring us this new pack, which is called BK, which stands for Black Notes. Black Notes. Presumably means they just use the black notes. Oh no, the sinister love song again. This is that point in the show where my computer insists on wanting to install the new operating system, and we say, fuck off, Apple. We'll do it tomorrow. Pretty trippy going on here. Sounds a few mushrooms have been taken here. It sounds like, yeah, hit it. Nice one, Theo. Completely unusual. I think this is the slowest pack on the app so far. Hey, Michael Klassen's here once again, faithful listener. Ontario in the house. Nice one, Marty says, I want to grow them in my flat, but I haven't got much room. I found out actually this week that my partner, Jonathan Moore, the erstwhile other half of Colca, has also been growing mushrooms, just edible gourmet ones. And so we both fastened onto that as a new little cold cut hobby. Anyone been growing some nice mushrooms, they can send us some pictures. By the way, we don't get enough birthday requests here. Come on, people. Whose birthday is it today? I bet someone watching is their birthday today. You just pop up on the chat. I'd be very happy to give you a shout out. Otherwise, if you've got a loved one whose birthday's coming up, jampro1000@gmail.com, and we say, give us some signal. Give us some signal. Orphan signal. Give us some signal. Give us some signal. Let's see where this goes now. Pirate TV Wednesday night. Pirate TV Wednesday night. Pirate TV Wednesday night. Pirate TV. Across the tracks. Thank you, Theo, for following my suggestions on structuring the pack. So we got a nice little melodic sample on stab 4. Mickey Monk. Matthew McConaughey's birthday today. Happy birthday, Matthew. Okay there, Wiggy. You're getting a pre-birthday shout out here on Pirate TV. And Red Sky, if you're able to take this session, maybe twist it out in another direction. Twist it out one more time. That would be just fine. Somewhere else. Oh, nice. She-hee-hee-hee. Yeah, I think we could say Dinny Ha-Ha to Spacelab, please. Let's get into some video mixing. Nice dull kick there, like that. Theo's set up some nice modular part there. Hey, babe. Yeah, boot it up. 16th of March, Jay. That's 2 days after my birthday, actually, mate. So be sure to get a joint shout out for that. Yeah, Richie and Paul sounds good. This Theo, you and the boys done well, loving it. Completely original, completely different. Oh yeah, let's check out your key change. So let's just, like you say, break it down now. Quite nice, the big reverb, isn't it? Key change. Just turn the output off. Just have the... Bollocks to that. Just a sec. That is a bug. There though. Sorry, a bit of thrashing around here getting Resolume to work. When we say let's quit it. Theo. Yeah, Marty, nicely said. Marty Wells, welcome all who just joined this hour. We're global, Pirate TV. Sign-ups to sign-ups across the tracks. Wednesday night. Love Vibrations. We call it Pirate TV. I'm Matt Black. Here with Dinar Stafford on the visual buttons. We're going to take it somewhere else for the next hour or so. Do some video mixing. This instrument's called Jam Pro. Jay Maston flicking a beer up to you. I'll tell you what, babes. We'll just get our I'll just play a little video. Oh, no, actually, no, fuck it. Let's just go for the mix. Because we'll get a bit more dancey. Good. Live electronic improvisation. That's what I mean by cross the tracks. Shredding it, ripping it, pushing it out. Okay, let's go to Resolute. Yeah. Sounds of Bicep. This one's called Just. Ninja Tune. Ducking out of there to okay, we're back in business. Take it away, babe. bicep. That one's called Just. Taking it somewhere else. Live and direct. Viz Mistress D, indeed. That is she. Viz Mistress. Viz Mistress D on the buttons. Pirate TV. Sending a big love out to everyone tuning in. Wednesday night crew, you know who you are. Love vibrations. Synapse to synapse. Across the tracks, across the planet. Music is the weapon of now. Okay, hold tight.
It is time for joy.
Fresh from Keller.
It is time for joy.
This is the remix from Asa Afro Synth Band. Hey, Cohen. Welcome, mate. Missing my video toaster. Low tang. Nice one, Marty. Glad you're enjoying Keller. We got a whole heap of further good remixes. Going to be slurping them out shortly, but I kind of like this one. Asa and his Afro Synth Band. This is Shepherd's Song. It's about Simolo on vocals.
The antiquity of English monarchy will not bear looking into. But it is not so much the absurdity as the evil of hereditary succession which concerns mankind. Did it ensure a race of good and wise men, it would have the seal of divine authority. But as it opens a door to the foolish, the wicked, and the improper, it hath in it the nature of oppression.
Thomas Paine there, from all-time bestseller Common Sense. Oh yeah. There's my man now. Sorry, our Beaky Afro sculpture was just getting into his stride there, and I've chilled him out again. Lip exclusive for you faithful Pirate TV pirates. This is a brand new track, going to be released by Cold Cut in due course, and this is with a Rainforest project put together by the wonderful Ruth Daniels from In Place of War, who started off the Keller project with Keller Library. And got a bunch of musicians together, including Cold Cut. Take some sounds from the Rainforest, get inspired, make some tracks. And shout out to my good friend Blanca, got some vocals from her. This is called Cielo Verde. Absolutely the first people in the world to hear this. Tusca Musicus, Buena Tarde, how's it going there, mate? Rainforest Raver Bill. Sounds from the Amazonian rainforest, the Colombian rainforest in particular. Here we go, Rachel. microphone up. That's Kiro Verde, and that's, like I say, an exclusive for all you beautiful people here on Pirate TV. Let's have a look at this rather odd but actually quite endearing video.
Güzellik. Biraz korkuluk gibi oldu ama çok güzel bir kız.
Caramel is spiritually the strongest squirrel I've ever seen. If this were not the case, she could not have survived the troubles she has been through. A young person contacted me and informed me that he had found a wounded squirrel which had been caught in hunter's trap. I therefore went to that city immediately and brought the squirrel to Istanbul. We named her Caramel. I took Caramel to a vet clinic.
Benim güzel kızım. Benim güzel kızım. Hareket etme kızım. Az kaldı kızım. Az kaldı kızım.
They x-rayed Caramel and told me that both of her arms were broken. Initially, as she was in a very bad state, I was worried that she would not be able to pull through. They operated on her and she was feeling much better. She's a strong-willed squirrel.
Camımızın bizimle beraber ilk akşamı. Ama inşallah ne olacak? İyileşecek bu kız. Alışacak birbirimize. Artık bize emanet. Bir hafta 10 gün kadar iş güç yok. Bununla ilgileneceğiz. Fıstık.
Unfortunately, as the trap seemed to have caused permanent damage to the nerves on her arms, she had to go through a second surgery to have her arms amputated. Otherwise, she would have died.
Bakalım bu kız nasıl koşacakmış. Bakalım bu kız nasıl koşacakmış şimdi. Gitti bile. Aferin bu kıza. Aferin bu kıza. Aferin bu kıza.
She has put on weight and she's feeling much better now. She gets on really well with the others. She's happy with Alf and one other squirrel that I rescued. I have rented a house with its own garden and I have designed the garden according to their needs.
Dolaşıyor böyle çiçeklerin arasında. Görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar?
We recently took her bandages off and we're trying to get her prosthetic arms now.
Kim demiş bu kız hareket edemeyecek, kalacak böyle? Yazık günah bu kız uykuyor diye. Hanginiz dedi bir çıksın öyle ya? Hanginiz dedi bu karamele? Hangisi demişti sana? Güzel kızım benim. Benim güzel kızım. Görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Görüyor musunuz Allah aşkına?
A lot of people told me to have Caramel put down, but I couldn't. How could I? She wants to live.
I must say that is actually pretty touching and pretty incredible, this role. And thank you to Pirate TV fan Richie McCoy for sending that one in. jampro1000@gmail.com if you've got any suggestions for cool stuff that you come across. Birthday requests, tunes, anything that you think the good people of Pirate TV will get a kick out of. We're going to jam on, maybe feature a bit of the camera if you like, Dave, if you want. Big respect to Nikolai for harvesting all these clips, which are the mainstay of our visuals. Yep, as Rob Wood says, big up all the spiritually strong squirrels out there. Okay, yes, as some pirates have observed here, we've already visited the rainforest theme with timber, and either Raver or Richie spelt that Timbre, which as I think Rob observed here. Let me just have a quick see on the chat here, babe. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, never mind. Someone nicely observed that timbre and timber are closely related, and indeed we related them even more closely in that old timber cut-up. And Nikolai, let's have a chat soon. That Cirque du Soleil video is giving me some thoughts. Hey there, people. Dial me in by all means. Yeah. We could get some of those Cirque du Soleil clips usefully in the mix there, I think. Why not? Nice one, Rough Ra. Marty Wells wishing his hometown. Remind us where that is. Oh, Grafton in New South Wales. He says, happy Jacaranda Festival to my hometown. We should be dressing up today, but the whole festival had to be cancelled. No guesses why. Well, we rock on regardless, Marty. Yes, happy Jacaranda Festival. If I was a bit more on the ball, I'd pull up some images of jacarandas right now, but I've got my hands full. Thanks for tuning in, mate. This is a pack called Intergalactic Beach Bar. If Ingmar's still in the house, this is from our Happy Jammingtons in Berlin a few years ago. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Thank you, Richie Holland, for that Jacaranda Mimisofolia clip you've just put up there. Wells is saying the town's covered in the best blossoms ever, and first cancelled festival in the history of it. Why don't you take some pictures, Marty, and send us some over? We'll feature them on the show next week. That'd be nice. Nice one, Byers Dramatizer. Glad you're enjoying the visuals. Dinny Ha Ha on the buttons. Live AV improvisation Wednesday night. Tuska Musicus. Where are you from? Drop us a sign on the chat. We like to know where people are at. Neurons in the great new synaptic upgrade nervous system of mankind. Córdoba in the middle of Argentina. Well, buenas tardes or buenos dias, whichever it is with you, mate. We visited Argentina a couple of years ago, me and Dinny, and we did an audiovisual show there in the, did a couple of workshops and did a big show on the top of that. What was it called, baby? That big museum that used to be a post office in the middle of Buenos Aires. One of our pirates is from Córdoba in the middle of Argentina. Nice one, Paul Imrie. Glad you're enjoying, as you put it, the high quality vibes. Thank you, mate. Let's have a bit more from Thomas Paine, shall we?
The plain truth is that the antiquity of English monarchy will not bear looking into. But it is not so much the absurdity as the evil of hereditary succession which concerns mankind. Did it ensure a race of good and wise men, it would have the seal of divine authority. But as it opens a door to the foolish, the wicked, and the improper, it hath in it the nature of oppression. Men who look upon themselves born to reign and others to obey soon grow insolent. Selected from the rest of mankind, their minds are early poisoned by importance, and the world they act in differs so materially from the world at large that they have but little opportunity of knowing its true interests, and when they succeed to the government, are frequently the most ignorant and unfit of any throughout the dominions.
I just randomly played that, but it's quite apt, isn't it? From Thomas Paine, Common Sense. Someone observed a commodity, unfortunately, in quite short supply. Why is this not syncing properly? Ninja favourite. Sounds of the Cinematic Orchestra. Channel 1 suite. Yeah. Does Philip K. Sheep dream of Android Dick? Robwood wants to know. We all want to know, but I guess we never will. Oh yeah, Kim Holden, we love our electric sheep. We love our Philip K. Dick, come to that. Thanks, Marty. Yeah, that's, I think we're on safe ground with this one because it's Ninja Tunes. And the Nimble Ninja have, I think, sorted out a deal with Facebook via Merlin, the Association of Independent Labels. So you can actually DJ our stuff on Facebook. Everyone gets their rights. Everyone's happy. Nice one, DJ Fack. Glad you enjoyed Rocks. Yes, the acting, the natural acting's amazing, isn't it? Hey there, Kenny Jacks.
Another E. Which attends hereditary succession is that the throne is subject to be possessed by a minor at any age.
Jamming on. Jam set by my man Anik Tharpa, Dramatic Cinema this is called. Kim, that is my erstwhile partner and love of my life, Dinar's mixing the visuals. She doesn't like the term Mrs. though. I got told off for introducing her at that one time, so that's a hot button phrase. Hey Max Young, a new name there. Yes, we are Jammy Mate, good to see you there. Let's see where we go with this one.
Which, acting under the cover of the king, have every opportunity and inducement to betray their trust. The same national misfortune happens when a king, worn out with age and infirmity, enters the last stage of human weakness.
Studio Dice, yeah, we like it here in outer space. Peaceful. Spacious, you might say. Spacious in outer space. Regards to your neighbour. Have a few more words from Thomas Paine.
The most plausible plea which hath ever been offered in favour of hereditary succession is that it preserves a nation from civil wars, and were this true, it would be weighty, whereas it is the most barefaced falsity ever imposed upon mankind.
True words, brother. Jazzy, but not posing any significant threat to cinematic orchestra quite yet. Yeah, it's quite Blade Runner, isn't it, Rob? Especially this one, right? Check this out. I think we have been listening. Okay, right, I've thought of a really hard competition, actually. Okay. Yes, the evil laugh is back, party people. And the competition for this week, and this is pretty hard. I haven't actually searched for this yet, so maybe the answer's out there, but hopefully it won't be in just the first thing that come up. Who was Coldcut's first engineer? Clue, she has a connection with Blade Runner, and it's a she. Coldcut's first engineer, party people. Who was she? The answer is not Wendy Carlos, no. No. The answer is not Lisa Stansfield, Kim. Good one, good one. Across the tracks, one more time. Pirate TV. Floormaster Squeeze is a good guess there from Electro Elvis, but that's not correct. And Rob Wood is correct. Top fan Rob Wood comes correct. The answer is Rainy Shine. Wow, well done, Rob. And Rainy Shine, wonderful woman, engineered our first couple of records, and she also, little known fact, worked on the Blade Runner soundtrack with Vangelis. So of course, as you can imagine, when we heard that, we were like bowing down. She was also the one who showed us how to make a tape loop and wrap it around a broom handle and loop up some Led Zeppelin for beats and pieces. Yes, all these facts will be lost like tears in rain. Time to end the show quite shortly, but actually I think we'll just rock on for a few more minutes. I know some people have got to go, but old pirates never die. I just rediscovered this library music set of tracks this afternoon, Boozy and Hawks, and this is called Theme from the Grandfather. Hopefully won't be closed down for playing this, pretty obscure. Well, actually, Kim, I haven't actually said what the prize is, but we shall think of something nice. Right, that has caught me slightly on the hop, but not. Never mind, because. Okay. Right. Oh, wait a moment. I know when it is. 7:40. Okay, here we go. Trying to make sense of the world. Check out Adam Curtis. Yeah, this is a bit long, right? This is an hour and a half, but I just wanted to fast forward to a particularly interesting bit. Trying to make sense of how fucked up the world is, people. Check out this theory.
But in Russia, there was a group of men who had seen how this very lack of belief in politics and dark uncertainty about the future could work to their advantage. What they had done was turn politics into a strange theatre, where nobody knew what was true or what was fake any longer. They were called political technologists, and they were the key figures behind President Putin. They had kept him in power, unchallenged, for 15 years. But then a technologist emerged who went much further, and his ideas would become central to Putin's grip on power. He was called Vladislav Surkov. Surkov came originally from the theatre world, and those who have studied his career say that what he did was take avant-garde ideas from the theatre and bring them into the heart of politics. Surkov's aim was not just to manipulate people, but to go deeper and play with and undermine their very perception of the world, so they are never sure what is really happening. Surkov turned Russian politics into a bewildering, constantly changing piece of theatre. He used Kremlin money to sponsor all kinds of groups, from mass anti-fascist youth organisations to the very opposite, neo-Nazi skinheads, and liberal human rights groups who then attacked the government. Surkov even backed whole political parties that were opposed to President Putin. But the key thing was that Surkov then let it be known that this was what he was doing, which meant that no one was sure what was real or what was fake in modern Russia. As one journalist put it, it's a strategy of power that keeps any opposition constantly confused, a ceaseless shape-shifting that is unstoppable because it is indefinable. And then, the same thing seemed to start happening in the West. By now, it was becoming ever more clear that the system had deep flaws. Every month, there were new revelations of most of the bank's involvement in global corruption, of massive tax avoidance by all the major corporations, of the secret surveillance of everyone's emails by the National Security Agency. Yet no one was prosecuted, except for a few people at the lowest levels. And behind it all, the massive inequality kept on growing. Yet the structure of power remained the same. Nothing ever changed, because nothing could be allowed to destabilize the system. But then, the shape-shifting began.
Thank you very much. So nice.
I think we'll leave that there, and we will just have rock out with one more. One more little audio-visual mix. Does it crash, does it? Okay, I think actually... Okay, don't worry about it, Dave. I think we'll leave it at that. Let's have it. But we will come back with some rock solid body popping. graphics there from Richie Holland. Thank you, mate. Nicely identified there, Callum. It is indeed 2562. Track's called Hidden Forces. Issued a gold star pass. Linked together with musical connections worldwide. Crossing the tracks. Check that out. Rob Woods has just posted up an interesting link for deep fakes. We'll check that out, mate. And like you say, maybe the solution to fake news. Take more shrooms. It almost rhymes. Nice one by his dramatizer. See you later. And I think we will, at this stage, bring this Wednesday night session to a close. Okay, much love. Nice. And it's just time for the M&D cam for us to say a very good night, good day, enjoy your shrooms, and thanks for tuning in. It's a gas and a privilege to be here and provide some vibes for you all worldwide. And have a fantastic week. Great to see everyone kicking off in the chat. Lots of love there and interesting conversations going on. We're a little community Pirate TV.
Yeah.
And yeah, we know who we are. Okay, fingers crossed for the election. And I guess we will see you next week. Thanks to Callum for helping put the show together. Nikolai, let's keep the visuals coming, mate. I'll have a chat with you soon. And much love to everyone. Thanks for all your contributions. Drop us a line, jampro1000@gmail.com. We'd love to have a shout out and give you a shout out and hear some signal. So give us some. Peace.